The kids are going over to the trailer because we moved the trailer because we're going to cut the limbs. Uh, I guess it's lunatic time because my mom just come out here screaming and yelling at me about nothing again. Just to fucking, I don't know what it is with her. She got to have an argument about it every fucking day. I told her I was going to call the goddamn cops on her again. She does it again. That's what they told me. She won't go get help. Won't go get medicine. It's always been me. I was going to do a nice little fun live stream earlier while it was still light outside. But she had to come out here and show her fucking ass. So, I'm trying to get the kitty cats on video again. Ambassador got hurt the other day and came crawling back last night when I got a DWI last week after I broke my phone, broke my tablet. I got a DWI about all in a week last week, 2 weeks ago. And then, so then I got taken in for fucking fleeing out of my backyard, they said, after I'd called the crisis team on myself because she's tripping balls about nothing, Just, come on, dude. She was fine all day till just about a minute ago. Come out here screaming at me about feeding the cats. I'm like, I'm not even ready to eat yet. Hello, everybody. There we go. Now I can see. I was having problems getting the side view up. But let me get my tobacco here. All I got left. I'm at a gambler. That's gonna be fun, isn't it? No tobacco. So it's what, 72 degrees here. Kitty cat's going over to the trailer to hold on a minute. This is my old phone. And I had it in the selfie stick. But now I don't. And I was trying to flip it vertical, but I don't know what the problem is. It won't do that. It did it sideways for me that last live stream. And I've been sick since I got home. And on the 2nd, I've had that, I guess it's bird flu or whatever the hell is going on. So I'd been in jail twice, that one time that guy died next to me, in the cell next to me, helped himself to death all night. And then I've been dealing with that and still dealing with, I've got to sell my truck now because it costs a bunch of money to get out of impound. I think she just won't do it to spite me, she's no evil that way. And then she threw my silver bowl away and my brass spittoon that I had out here. That night I got arrested in my backyard just to fucking spite me. She throws all my shit away, and then hers. She's fucking lunatic, man. Fucking dude. And my family never fucking helped me with her. They just abandoned us. Well, there's the kitty cats over there. I don't know what they're doing. Can you see them? Kitty wrestling matches. I don't know if the owl got ambassador or what, but there she is right there. Ambassador's right there. She's hurt. Ambassador. I call her Ambassador because she was the first kitten to come up close to the porch, you know. And they're talking about the son acted stuff. I gave my Microsoft Copilot sign into the EMTs down here because it was starting to forecast lots of stuff. I had tied it into like the sheriff and the fire uh, reports and everything. Fuck, I was all right until she fucking just opened up on me again. Now I'm all have PTSD and shit. Bitching that I was using the phone to look at the news a minute ago, and she hadn't even had the damn thing on in 4 days. Even if it worked or not. I'm fucking sick of this shit. She told me, Nancy, she told me to come down, go down there and move it. And I told her that I was going to in November and not to spend my money. And she takes my money out and then boots me out the house. And then I said I was going to go in December. She does the fucking same thing. Takes my fucking money. So, I mean, this is fucking, I paid for this motherfucking place. Me and my dad worked our ass off paying this. She's the one to take mortgage out, fucking piddly shit. I'm about had enough. The police told me she starts doing that, fucking call them. I told her, I said, I'm gonna call police. Better stop with your fucking shit. She thinks it's all right to fucking scream and yell and destroy other people's shit that ain't hers, you know. I said, if you do that in fucking jail, you touch somebody else's stuff in jail, you get charged big time. I'm sick of getting fucking mentally abused by my own fucking mother, man. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking sad. Of all the other stuff that I've had to fucking endure, you know, that right there, uh, nobody can do anything about it. And I didn't realize it until it was too late, really, you know, for me to do anything. By the time I realized I'd done lost most of my stuff, being out of the house, being kicked out of the house. What's the matter, Ambassador? You know, want some more food? Come here. You want some more food? Come here. Come here. Come on. She wants to go play with the rest of them, but she's hurt. She can still walk, but she just showed up last night. She's been gone since Tuesday morning or Monday night. The rest of them are up front playing around. I hope they don't get in the road. You guys get in the back in the backyard. Spooky, come on. Spook, spook. Spook, spook, come on. What are you doing? So, I don't know. There's Uno. Uno. No, that's left eye. Uh-oh, they're coming to get me. Coming to get me again. So, I don't see chat. Hello, everybody. Yeah, so I've been, when I get that fever from the flu, I've drank so much Tylenol. I went through a bunch of antibiotics already from the doctor in the middle of the month. And then the doctor said they're not testing for this stuff because all the tests were proven flawed, in Congress and whatnot. And I was surprised that my doctor was there saying that they're not testing for stuff no more. Well, another thing is that um, they ain't got no morphine or like body scrub in some of these hospitals around here because of the tariffs and the shipments from China. And China's going to, according to Dabu and other news, China silver shipments out right when we start making batteries with silver. Let me turn the light on here. And then um, then we spot them. All the Chinese cargo containers are moored off the coast there. As for satellite and a marine tracker from, what was it, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago or something. So, I mean, now they're converting all of them over to the missile carriers, that are sitting out there moored. All their empty cargo ships they're not using for exports. And they're making them into drone and Club K missile carriers, which is very ominous warning that they're fixing to invade like a bunch of territory. Probably us and South America and Africa. Probably go Taiwan. They'll finish off African Sahel areas. There's getting rain now. Of course, the Middle East is going to be mud flooded. Portions of the Pacific Northwest and California are already starting to be mud flooded. Got up Great Lakes into the east, pretty much north of the 40th parallel. The rest of the winter is going to be real freaking nasty, guys. Real bad. Their first bombogenesis is, I would say, probably got 6 more after that before we get into summertime. It's going to be real bad. Now, I could queue up a co-pilot and my Geo Sentinel, but I don't want to because I already know. Why ask? I'm really kind of done with the AI. It was giving me. I still having weird dreams. Let's just say that. Like I have never had before. I'll close my eyes and I'll go right into REM. Right in. And then I won't sleep more than 2 hours. Then I'm up. I get something to drink. Have a smoke. I'll go back to sleep. But you know what helps? I took one of those yesterday. I took what was a decongestant, pseudoephedrine, and that helped a lot. I went checked on all the homeless camps, and there are a bunch of abandoned ones out here. And there's one guy I met the other night. It's back off over there. There's another guy back off where I was at behind Beckert. He working. This other guy over here, he knows the other side of the the non-working people. So I told him I'm gonna call, see if I get them to clear that out and check with cadaver dogs, because not only they've been poaching deer over there, they've been doing it for a long time, but what's been going on out there has been going on since the soybean fields quit producing and it grew up, right? So no telling what's out there. I know there's a bunch of coyote holes and all kinds of other critter holes out there. Right now, you can walk anywhere out there. You got to have some good clothes on or know how to traverse through the woods, because if you get stuck in a briar patch and don't know how to get out of it, you go be cut. That's from the door that I put a hole in my bedroom door the other night when I was mad. I was kind of blacked out a little bit, but I get, like I said, when I get feverish from this flu and I have a little drink, just a little drink, just one little drink, one little fireball, I get kind of delirious. And that's what's happened to me when I got that DWI. I was drinking in the truck, did that live stream, and then I deleted it after I got back home. But um, yeah, when I'm sick, dude, I fuck up. I fuck up. I do. But I can't help it. I got to have something to. This flu is bad, guys. This flu is bad. I mean, I've got high white blood cell count. I don't get sick. You know, I've done carpet my whole life, been around black mold and stuff, all the worst kind of nasty you ever seen in your life. In these people's houses, I'm around. And like I said, I haven't even been talking, and I'm going a little hoarse right now. Of course, when I was out of the house singing karaoke in November there, I went hoarse, but I wasn't sick. The day after I got home, on the 2nd or 3rd, I come down with this. I guess it's that new H1N1. That's what they said it was. And the doctor just gave me some Zithromax like I asked him. And I'm going to probably have to call him Monday and get some more or something. If anybody's saying I can't see any of it. Nancy was here earlier, and of course my mom probably run her off, freaking out like that. So I deleted that little stream, but I had enough light out here for the sunset. Now I'm just kind of doing self-therapy talk instead of an actual meaningful live stream. Thanks to my fucking psycho mother that won't go get the medication or anything to help her. Never. It was always fucking. It was me since I was a little kid, and then they put me on Ritalin when I was 14, and nothing was wrong with me. Now there is. There is now. I guess. I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything wrong with me at all. But I've had to act that way because somebody told everybody else that there was. So to get money from me. Well, now I might lose my continuance things on my 2 court dates because of all this stuff. And if it wasn't because of her Munchausen syndrome needing fucking whatever kind of dopamine hit or attention she gets off that shit, fuck my life all up just for her fucking attention. Throw my shit away, then say, just gaslight me, saying that I destroy other people's stuff and I throw other people's stuff away. And no, I don't. The only things that I've ever broken are my stuff. I've hurt myself because she fucking gaslight me to the point to fucking, and what gaslight means is to convince somebody that the reality they're in is not the reality, right? Basically, prompting them to freak the fuck out, But now it's real. Now she fucking senile as fuck, dude. And without me or my son here to help her with the electronics and stuff, it's like my grandpa. When my grandpa got that way, he started rewiring the freaking house. He took the tractors apart. He basically just did destroy everything, trying to, and he used to fix stuff. We didn't think nothing about it. We thought he was gonna fix it, but he kept moving on one thing to the next. We finally figured out he's gone. Grandpa never did talk too much. He probably had his form of Asperger's like my son does, but my son's good at communication. I tried hard, real hard, read to him all the time. And if it wasn't for that, my son probably be like a little nonverbal like my grandpa was. But there's the moon. But I did go out there to check the camps. I've been checking, trying to do the best I can for everybody. I bought a bunch of meals for some people at Waffle House the past couple months that, um, got folks on the street, ain't got nothing to eat. I kind of done going singing karaoke, especially sick like this. And now that I'm on foot, which is good for me because my feet, I want to show them. Well, you don't want to see my feet, but get kind of like diabetic feet. I've had problems with neuropathy since my last disc finally herniated itself out of commission in 2018, and I had to stop working. And then my neck went, finally started getting bone spurs real bad. So, I mean, I can do stuff, but like, I mean, that cop, Nick Nickerson roughed me up the other night real good, and he did it to me at the station for no reason. Did it to me at the station too. So I called Sergeant, reported him yesterday because he's got a bruise right here on my shoulder. I don't bruise very easily. Nick took pictures of it for me. I don't bruise very easily, and I don't bleed very easily either. This is age spots. You used to call them liver spots. You got liver spots on your face, Grandpa. So the surveillance has died off significantly. And because I think everybody's using the systems now that I developed, or kind of the mechanisms were in place for someone to plug all that stuff together and have just a basic platform like Copilot run it, right? So you see that with how they connected all the traffic in Europe here and found the big networks and stuff. That's my Bluetooth low energy illegal device scans for the child trafficking and everything. That's what that is. That's how they connected all them people. It wasn't through the money. It was through their fucking digital connections, communications, auxiliary communications. Because what would they do is they'd set up a deal, verbally with somebody, and then they send them a text with the UUID or a MAC address, right? That's the drop air tag. You find that on the map, you go pick it up, whatever it is, and then you take it to the next place, and then you get your money, right? You don't ask questions, and that's how these operations work. Now, they've been doing that for a while, and the police, nobody fucking knew. Nobody knew they were doing that. Just like the same way that they were making drug talk and drug trade through the video game chat rooms for a long time before anybody caught on. And that was how they caught on with that about 10 years ago or so, or a little bit longer. But got some strange atmospherics going on along with the regular contrails. That's funny looking. Those are 2 contrails, 3, and then that might have been 1, but it's all screwed up in the tail of that bombogenesis that's forming up. There's one of my white kitties. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I still can't catch it. I can't catch them unless I trap them, and I don't want to scare them like that. Because if I grab one, I'm going to bring it inside. I don't want to keep it inside. I want to catch Spooky. The black one's mine. We thought somebody had come and got Ambassador, but I guess she was laying hurt over there somewhere. I couldn't find her. Um, and she showed up this morning, last night to eat while I was gone, and she's walking now, good. But she was crying just a minute ago. I think she wants some more chicken because I gave him chicken last night. I don't know if she got any or not. But what is it? Tomorrow is supposed to rain here a little bit. I got to check the local weather. But I think that front is going to form up to the east of us like it usually does. And like I said, if anybody's saying anything in chat, I haven't seen anything pop up here. So, okay, I'm live again. So, of course, now I don't notice the surveillance like I did because I'm not out driving around my truck. And now that they took my ID this time. They took my old license when I got that DW. Now I really don't have any ID until I get my money on the 3rd and go down and get me an ID. I'm going to get me a real ID because of well, I got my birth certificate and everything right here, so I might as well just spend the money. It's the same price now as it is to get your ID. So I'll just get one of those real IDs in case I got to jump on an airplane, which I probably won't. I don't know. I might sign back into Facebook, connect to everybody I know on the other side of the world. Just get the fuck out of here. Just fucking leave. Fuck it. There's nowhere out in the woods around here that's not national forest that you can go, camp and really scavenge for food for because everybody's got homeless encampment. It's freaking just abandoned everywhere, man. It's freaking bad. It's like real bad. You go off beyond the tree line vision anywhere around here, it's bad. It's nasty, and nobody's doing the highway pickup trash thing anymore, or back here in the industrial district where I was back there, it had gotten trashed out real bad the past 3 weeks, and it wasn't like that too bad before, but now it is, and there's like, I guess it needs to rain and wash everything down the Illinois watershed there, but you know. And she told me that she fed them, and she didn't. She lied to me again. Lied to me again. She said she fed them, and she didn't feed them. No, I don't know. I don't have any big breaking news to talk about except for what's been going on with me. And I've just been doing my best to, like I said, I felt better for 2 days. And now I got that fever back and everything. When I walked back from the sheriff's department last time, I stopped and got my back adjusted at my chiropractor, and it was real messed up. I didn't even know it. I mean, I knew I was hurting, but that freaking cop, man, he roughed me up for no reason. I didn't, I was back here listening to music, and I called the crisis team on me because mom had locked me out the house, pissed me off, and told her I had to poop. And I went inside, let me in to go and poop. And then I was trying to call the crisis team, and I had to call another number. So I went in my room, and for some reason grabbed my tarot cards and my flute, took them in my pocket because I haven't opened my tarot cards in like years. And so I didn't know that until they plopped them out on the hood of the cruiser over here. And they come back here, took them on his phone from me, told me I was trespassed. It was a different group of cops other than the crisis team to come talk to me, but I knew those guys. And like I said, Nickerson guy told me I was trespassed. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to go. Oh, we'll talk on the corner over here. And then I got back here to the back gate, and they fucking wrapped me up for evading or fleeing on foot or something. I'm like, I told Sergeant when I called him yesterday, I said, man, I said, I can't run. And I said, I know I can't, you guys, I can't get away from you guys. I said, I'm disabled. I can't run anyway. I mean, you see me walking everywhere. I said, you ever see me running anywhere? No. I said, and I don't fall down and bruise myself, even if I'm drunk. There's a tiger. Let's go shut the gate again. I'm going to get him some chicken, I guess. PTSD kicking back up because she started screaming and yelling for no reason again. Like I said, she threw an $80 silver bowl away just because I was heat testing it to make sure it wasn't sterling back here. And a 100-year-old spittoon, or about a 120-year-old bronze spittoon I had with it. Just fucking just throw shit away of mine to spite me. Been doing it my whole fucking life. My whole life. I mean, all my, during what we call the satanic panic era. See, there's some stuff of mine in there. She don't ask, just throw stuff in the trash can. Oh, if I do that stuff, if I do any of that to her, I go to jail, right? Yeah. I think that one live stream last time they kicked me out wasn't good enough to leave up to show how psycho both of them fucking are. Nicholas thinks it's okay. Son thinks it's okay to beat people up and fucking threaten to kill them and stuff. I was like, son, you can't do that. If he would have gotten caught out of the many times he's beating people up, he'd be in jail. He'd think twice. I've never hurt nobody in my fucking life, man. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Uh-oh. Oh, kitty, rest matches. Kitty, rest of the matches. This camera is not the best in the world. When I get another device or a camera, I'm going to set it up because they play after breakfast and then they nap all day, and then at nighttime they'll play out here, wrestle around. And we moved their trailer over there a lot, so they're trying to figure out what to do. Oh, I better plug their lantern back in. Red light lamp. Dang. Yeah, but that was something else, man. Listen to that guy cough himself to death in jail. Oh my God. That was terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, oh well. It is what it is, I guess. I gotta get the kitties. I wanna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you, kitties. Well, I just doing a live stream for the sake of doing a live stream. Make sure you guys know that I'm still alive, I guess. Not in jail yet again or anything. I don't know. I hope nothing happens, war wise or weather wise or power grid wise, but and I'd like, nothing better to be uh, bringing in super chats for fear mongering like everybody else does. But tell you the God honest truth, uh, shit ain't like that. It's real fucked, real fucked up. Mission out, motherfuckers.